There is always light between the folds of a shadow. The short film explores the interplay of light and shadow within the archaeological remains of a sacred site, Hagia Irini, a Byzantine Eastern Orthodox church converted into a museum in Istanbul. On September 7, 2023, a Zoom meeting with Professor Julio Bermudez has revived my PhD research project. After receiving discouraging feedbacks from my supervisors, who claimed that the project lacks future potential.
My inclination was to come straight to the end of this aisle. And then I went down here, retraced my steps, came into here, retraced my steps, came back through here, went down here, retraced my steps, and I was drawn back to here.
The workshop on light, shadow, and space took place in Istanbul in June 2024 as part of a symposium organized by the Architecture, Culture, and Spirituality Forum. The participants explored how architectural spaces can serve as pathways for spiritual experiences that transcend time. In most cultures, light considered as a divine element in sacred architecture because it influences the spiritual experience. The transition between darkness and light in certain settings can symbolize the spiritual journey from the earthly to the divine.
At the end of the aisle, I turn to see the bridegroom's son peering through the upper window. His rays reach inside, and I bask in his light. I reach out my hand towards him to shield my eyes. The soft beam enters the window's lower quarter, blurring the boundaries of the pane. I retrace my steps down the aisle, and he follows me. Hiding in the shadow of Irene's flank, I pause outside of the sun's gaze. A step forward, and he finds me behind another arched window, the bright light eclipsing my shadowy stride. His peeking is playful, for I am found. Seek and find, sought and found.
The main focus of my research is the influence of light and shadow on our spatial perception and their effect on our spiritual experiences within sacred settings.
Shadow leads, walking from the light. Shadow follows, walking into the light. Which way to choose? Seek shade when craving shelter from the sun. Seek light when craving vision in the dark. Shadow and light, always distinct together from the past and into the future.
In search of light, I found you. In the open, unhidden, remarking territories, boundaries, beliefs, and what has been hidden in the shadow, but nonetheless a part of this space and time shared by us, above, on earth, and in our memories to be buried in the ground, on unmarked infinity.
The actor in this process so far has just been the human, like us on our journeys.
Okay.
And we've mentioned in the photos this perception of there being the light as an actor or a personified being that exists in the space. And the church itself is still not an entity, but it's an object. It's there, we explored it, it has a history. And does it play a role? Is it something that we discuss? Is it just the meaning or the reflection of this space and its history? Does the light have an experience that we didn't have in the space?
We start with the journey, the choice, and then the path, maybe. And then what I liked when you were doing the video for each one, maybe we can put light and shadow or dark and light, and then
Somehow soaring beyond boundaries, we embarked on a transcendental journey through light and shadow, where exploration of the spiritual dimension unfolds in both the tangible and the ethereal. Together as a team, we transformed an immersive experience into a cinematic journey, perhaps having a unique encounter with the essence of light, shadow, and space like never before.